Welcome back to Online Darts, everyone. We're here in Riesa, and we've got Werner Von Moltke from PDC Europe. Werner, top boy at PDC Europe, and we are on episode 100, shall we say. You've come a long way in a short space of time.
Well, that's true. It's not me in person. I'm executing the PDC's plan, PDC Europe, and it's the 100th European Tour event, and it's been quite a journey and quite a development when we're looking back how it started, and it's interesting, it's fun, it's great, and I think everybody of the team can be proud where we are now, but the journey isn't over yet. Take
you back to 2012 in Austria. Can you still remember the first one?
Sure. I remember Justin Pipe won it in Wiener Neustadt. A lot of people were surprised that Wiener Neustadt actually wasn't a part of Vienna, which I thought in the beginning too. I remember we had two 9-darters in the first European Tour event, Michael Smith and Simon Whitlock, and it was challenging, it was exciting. We were all very nervous and excited, and but it was a start. But at that time nobody thought of a 100th European Tour event.
The progression from there to where we are now, filming in full HD, we're on TV, amazing production, great crowds, obviously 4,000 in last night. It's been some journey. Did you ever envisage that this would happen on the European Tour?
This was always my goal, to be honest. That's, if I didn't have that vision or whatever, I wouldn't have started. That's why I wanted to bring it, and actually it took us quite a while. But but that was the plan, that was the idea, that's what I saw from the PDC, what happened in the UK, that's what we wanted to achieve.
Obviously, we've got the Pro Tour, which is mainly in the UK. We've got a couple in Germany, but this is the next step up, and we've seen darts in Germany become a real hotbed. Some of the talents coming through, the young talents, Nico Springer, who's had a great weekend here, Gabriel getting to the semi-finals of the Worlds. German darts has really taken off, and the Euro Tour has played a huge part of that.
Yes, it has. It was the nucleus for continental Europe. That's because I was located here and it started here, and it was easy for us to get it going in Germany. We had TV partners and all that helped. But it's getting more international. The plan is to get more countries in. Now the European Tour, we are in Hungary, we are in the Czech Republic, in Austria, Belgium, Netherlands, of course, and next year we will be in Switzerland, that's for sure. We're looking into other territories. So the game is getting more international, and that's the aim of everybody. The players will get more international, but when you see now this year for the first time we had more non-UK players in the Q school than before. So there is a development, and and outside of Europe, of course, also, which is not my part, which is PDC doing themselves. But it's a great pleasure. I'm very proud that I have the backing from the PDC, that I can work for them, because all I do is on the back of the PDC, and I'm just executing what their plan is, and it's great fun, and I'm very grateful and thankful.
On the new territory, Switzerland, have you identified what area of Switzerland we're going to go to?
Zurich.
But sometimes you don't go to the obvious ones. That's why we are.
No, in this case we go to the obvious one. It'll be Zurich, and
And then after that, have you identified any other emerging territories that you think you're next to attack?
We are constantly in consultation with the PDC, which other countries we are looking into. There is, of course, we're looking into Italy, into Spain, into France now also, and but it's not a wish concert, as I say. No? It's always, you have to have a date, a venue that fits. It has to fit in our calendar. It has to fit in the overall PDC calendar. So it's not like we want to go to Paris on this date and this venue, and so And after COVID, of course, there is a lot of, I would say, competition for the venues, because of a lot of artists are now or they want to do the shows they couldn't do for many years, and so there's now a lot of demand for good venues.
On the COVID, I remember speaking to you in lockdown. We did a Zoom, and was that worrying times for PDC Europe? Obviously, because without any events, there was no income coming in. Was there a danger that PDC Europe wouldn't make it through the pandemic?
it was dangerous, of course, because just of the overall situation. Okay, in the beginning, nobody knew when it's going to end, how it's going to end, and all that. But I have to, in this case, also be very thankful because PDC always backed me and said, Werner, no matter what happens, we're going through this together. Yeah. So I was quite safe, let's put it that way, or quite sure. And the PDC from the beginning always said, listen, if there's any trouble, if there's any problem. Luckily, in the beginning and in 2020 and 2020, PDC backed PDC Europe. And and then in the next years, we also got other aids, and we could manage it on our own. And but it was good to know that my mother would look out for me.
Obviously, we see the advertising board behind you. The Euro Tour's already on DAZN and Sport 1. Viaplay now in the UK on mainstream TV. That's a real breakthrough moment to have the Euro Tour on a platform like that in the UK as well, not just on PDC TV.
Well, that's a great achievement. I mean, that's what I mean. That's the PDC. The PDC is doing such a great job, such a great development to bring darts now into it's become a major sport, also of interest now in Germany. We had ratings of 4 to 5 million spectators during the World Championships. I mean, that's amazing. And now the European Tour also got another level and standard because of the spread of the how you say the awareness it's now getting, and it makes it more interesting. It makes it more attractive, not only for players but also for the spectators. It's always the same. When it's on TV, more people will come. It's no competition.
Also, Gary Anderson returning to a Euro Tour after a seven-year hiatus. Yeah. Great for the fans in continental Europe that Gary's decided to come back and play on the European Tour.
That is great. Gary is one of the major players. He's still one of the major, of the icon players. He has a lot of fans, and we are very happy that he's coming back. And hopefully he qualifies for more. He gets into the top 16. He's seeded, and he plays every tournament.
When you look back across the 100 Euro Tours, have you got one favourite memory of them all?
One favourite memory. We had a lot of crazy moments. I remember in Mülheim when we had the fire alarm and we had to be evacuated. That wasn't fun. They were all great. They have their own character. Düsseldorf has great memories. I think a lot of people loved the Maritime Hotel. I think that's also one of the major major venues we had in the beginning. But no, there is no single event I can recall now which.
I remember going to Budapest 2 years ago in that huge arena. What's the ceiling for the Euro Tour? Can you see a day where you sell out 20,000-seater arenas just for a Euro Tour?
Well, I don't think so in the short term, because we obviously say we have 6 sessions, okay, and in a venue with 20,000 people, so it would mean 120,000 capacity. That's too big, and that's not realistic. But that's what I say. It's not like we say we have to be in 10,000 seats venues or in whatever. We are just growing. We're going together with the PDC and just growing the game, and without having the pressure that the next year we have to have this, next year have to this. It's growing. How you say? Normally or without pressure.
Just growing organically.
Yeah, organically. That's the word I was searching for. Yeah.
Last one from me. Gabriel had a fantastic run to the World Championship semi-final in December/January. Have you seen an upturn from PDC Europe's point of view off the back of Gabriel's great run at the World Championships?
Sure. Oh, no doubt about it. Him making the semis was a boost for darts in Germany. As I said, there we had 4 million spectators on television. The attention all over Germany. We were on the biggest news shows. We were everywhere. Everybody was talking about darts, and that was a great boost. And it also, we could tell by sales figures and everything that comes, and requests from potential partners, sponsors, media partners. So that was the next big step.
Werner, thank you very much as always, and wish you all the very best.
Thank you.